Welcome to English 250 Class 2 Sunday Night Live. We have arrived at the end of the semester, and our final challenge is to have an interesting conversation via Hangout. Members have posted a bunch of blog posts, prepared some questions. We're going to go around the circle and share different questions, beginning with Minhyung. What is our first topic for discussion tonight, Minhyung?
Okay, my first topic is the difference between the men and women. And my first question is, who do you enjoy communicate with, more men or women? In my case, I prefer to talk with men.
Why?
Because men is really clean after our conversation, but the women is really different and difficult because if they are really kind of chatterbox. Yeah, and then they're really easily hurt their mind. So if I communicate with the women, I usually careful to all words or sentence.
I think.
What do you think?
I think because usually man is very simple.
Yes.
Better than woman. Woman is relative is very complex. Complicated. I think.
Yeah, it's really complicated.
That is very big reason.
Yeah.
Do you have other questions?
Minyo, I'm really sorry but did you ask that which sex is more easier to have a conversation?
Yes. Which section you prefer to conversation?
And in your case, you are more comfortable having a conversation with same sex,
Yes,
right?
yes, the feel is really comfortable, and yeah, I think the man is really comfortable to me. Why?
It's great.
Now I got it.
Yeah.
As for me, I think it depends on who I am talking with, and it depends on the people's characters. Sometimes I think it will be more comfortable to talk with women, but sometimes women always think too much, so sometimes talk with men is better. So I'm not sure which man or woman, which one is better. It depends on, yeah.
And you say that it depends on the people.
Yeah, I think for me it's
but usually in your case, what is your case?
I'd like to talk more with girls.
Why?
I think in some girls always have something in common, right? So if we talk with each other, it will be easier to understand others. But sometimes boys can't understand what we really want to talk. It's things like that.
You say that it is feel better.
Yeah, sometimes I feel better if I talk more with girls. Yeah. How
Um,
about others?
Any
Yeah.
other opinion? Do you have any other opinion?
Tungil, you go first.
Me? No, 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 no.
No?
I don't have any ideas that.
Let's move on to our next question. We have
Yep.
lots of questions on the list, so we'll move on. Chanu, you're next. What's our next question?
Can I read about my article?
Please
Can I
do.
explain about the story?
Yes.
Okay then. I have read about the article about the glass ceiling. The title is the hole in the glass ceiling is getting bigger, and these days many women come out to society. It means that there are many women CEO in companies, but this article shows that inequality between women and men is still big and glass ceiling is still exist. I think what is glass ceiling? I define that social discrimination that caused by the just because of women and I mean different sex. Following this article, in recent years, Fortune 500 companies have appointed good number of a good number of women to top jobs, from Mag with Meg Whitman at eBay and Cho Sandberg. I don't know how to exactly call this name, but etc. But this um, shortly through this article, I would like to debate or ask that: have you ever experienced or seen about glass ceiling in your real life? Have you ever experienced or seen about the glass ceiling in your life?
And just to clarify, like, glass ceiling is where women have a more difficult time rising to higher levels.
I
whether
can
it's
understand.
a glass
Glassing-
ceiling.
glassing-
So it's not
Glassing
like
ceiling.
there's a rule that it's like an invisible barrier. So it's not like there's a rule that says women cannot be leaders, women cannot be managers, but there's something that prevents it. And one example, well, I'll hold my example, but in your personal life, either as women, have you seen feel like there's opportunity that's more limited because you're women, or as men, have you said, oh, I can do this, but it would be more difficult if I was a woman?
I heard that when the working women get married, almost women maybe get out the company because they feel the limit and other force. I heard that, but I am man, so I can feel that. Other girls have any experience?
Actually, I investigate. I investigate the problem. So and then I uploading in my blog. But I want to show this graph, but there's not work. Actually, my investigation statistic was the complaint about promoting for girls and women. There, most of women has a complaint about promoting. Yes, and employer prefer the men to promoting in the company.
Okay, then I want to ask you guys one more thing. Have you heard about the GLE in Busan University?
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah, I'm in that program. And yeah, actually, the president of the students in GLE
Yep.
is women right now. But when during election, I saw many people who said like, um, I think women can do that. Women can do some kind of work which men can do. Many people said like that. So I think in Korea the glass ceiling and the discrimination between women and men is more serious than other countries. So how do you think about that? How can do you have any opinion which can figure it out or figure?
Excuse me, it's really breath.
Yeah, Do-hoon, just remember
Yeah.
when you hold the microphone here, we hear every breath.
Chanu, this question is discrimination.
Yes. How can we solve this problem? How can we
So
figure it out? Yeah.
But I think the problem can't solve because the employers prefer the men. The reason is the women will has the pregnant and they quit the job and so they can't use alone.
I
agree with her.
I don't agree with her
Why?
because of course some job will do well the woman or man. It is but I think woman is do well, but I think man can do it, but he do more harder or have a passion. But I think we can change that stereotype.
But the social structure is social structure is in our country the men lead to their home, right? So me and your family the maybe that will have income, right? So every our case the men have to getting continuously.
I think the most important thing is we think about the change about that. If we stop that, we can't change it. For example,
But
before nurse is only woman, but nowadays nurse man can be nurse. You know, we can exchange that.
it's not an easy thing. In our society, there are more chances for men's. There are always more chances for men's for men. And women. In fact, women can't do some works, and they can't do it better than men, such as the physical works, and the men and women's body is different, and it decides that men can do the physical works better and they can stand more, but for women it's it's not an easy thing. So I think it's not. It's hard to change, and I think
So,
we can change
yeah,
but it's really not easy. Yeah.
in my opinion, it's hard to solve this problem because in in the organization society, men can easily familiar with the supervisor in drinking appointment, but women need to go home early. So yeah, so men can easily familiar with supervisors, so they can easily got promotion. So
But
glass ceiling,
the familiar supervisor is not the problem.
I want to mention. I think I showed you these statistics in class before. You mentioned that women have a. I mean, just a reminder: if there's noise wherever you are, please mute yourself. That's coming from Minhyung. You said, well, women get pregnant, and so they have disadvantage. But women get pregnant everywhere.
Yep.
And
Yes.
when you look at the percentage of women who have management experience, or the percentage of managers in a particular country, you have some countries like the Philippines, 47%, United States, 42%, and then you go down to Korea at 11%, and in China at 16.8%. What is it about the cultural differences? I mean, the glass ceiling is different in different places.
So you say that it is the difference of the countries?
Culture.
Correct. That the glass ceiling is much thicker and tougher to get through in Korea than it is in many other countries. And it's not great in China either. Why is that?
I think the nation Korea and China had been through Confucianism. They had a Confucianism, so they had a much more powerful glass ceiling than any other countries.
I agree with him.
I think the military service in Korea. That is why that is why the glass ceiling in Korea is really serious than other countries.
As I knew, China have some law to prepare to get the high position, but it doesn't work well. I think because the public opinion is like women cannot do the high position work. That's the reason why. I think it's also the same in Korea.
But now Korea's president is a woman.
I think it depends on ourselves because I think women when they maybe went to 30 years old, they maybe want to pay more attention to her family, her husband, and her kids, and not pay more attention to her work. So this is the reason why the company want to promote women to be a leader, because they have a lot of things. They need a lot of time to deal with her family, the chores.
That assumes that the woman stays home and takes care of children, and the man stays at work. In some countries, it's more and more common that the father stays at home, takes care of the children, and the woman works, especially if she's making more money. I'm curious if any of you personally, would you be okay with that? Women, would you be okay when you have children, if you have children, staying at work and having a stay-at-home husband? And men, would you be willing to be a stay-at-home father?
I don't want to be a stay-at-home mother.
No,
I don't want.
I won't stay at home.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of person.
Yes, yes.
And in Korea, the more common
Yeah,
in
some
the girl is women in stay home and men staying out. That is really common, and actually, I don't think the sexual discrimination. I think the discrimination is really natural effect in Korea.
In China, it's true. I think women will stay at home and men will go out to work or money. But now, I think more and more women want to work.
mm, um
And
can I ask my question?
yeah.
My question is, it is late. I want to talk about the reverse discrimination. When man goes the wrong restroom for protecting, I know. When man goes to the wrong restroom and woman goes to wrong restroom, people think man is pervert. On the other hand, people think woman is just mistake. I think these stereotypes is big problem. What do you think about that?
Are you speaking from personal experience?
No.
Do you walk into the wrong restroom a lot?
No.
If it is true, he's not on here. He's not here. He's on jail.
Right, but a valid question. It's seen as very different. If a man walks into a woman's restroom,
Yeah.
he's a pervert, he's a criminal. If a woman does that, they don't assume the same things. They assume it's just a mistake.
Yeah.
Because women always have many secrets, and they don't want men know that.
Men also doesn't want it too, and men is just mistake too. You know, I have a similar experience when I was high school student.
I think the problem is based on our thinking. Man is powerful, more powerful than women.
Yep.
Right. So women have to prevent the criminal because the women is really weak. But it is kind of a discrimination. But I think the women is really weaker than men.
We don't hurt you. we don't hurt you.
So women is always prevent ourselves.
Yes, women are more sensitive than men.
And I have another question. It is, when someone receive a punishment of a sexual harassment or sexual assault, courts punish the woman lower than man.
What?
I can't understand.
Repeat. I'm so sorry because my friends. I think this problem is my friend.
All right. Well, I see this question on your blog. You're saying in a case of sexual harassment, if the person is found guilty, a man is punished more by the courts than a woman.
What do you think about that? It's the same things, the guilty, but man is more higher punishment, and
by the way, both of these questions could be called a double standard, where there's a certain rule for one but a different rule for others, kind of. So double standards about sexual harassment punishments. Any thoughts?
I think this is all about the religion. Who said like that? Dohun?
Yeah.
Confucianism?
Yeah.
Korean believed in Confucianism the past no, long time ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
The the basement of religion in Korea is Confucianism. So in Confucianism, man should act like man, like boss, leadership, power, for example. On the other side, women have to live or act like um, pure women. Women. Do you know what I mean?
And women have to obey.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Dongil said, in the case in the restroom, when men enter the women restroom,
Yep.
then women think like something like shame. They feel
Yeah.
ashamed because
Yeah.
men, like I said, women, the womanish. I don't know if this word exists, but the womanish can is the how can I say?
It's
I think
really
when
Yeah.
but the important thing is we have to change that. We not
no,
continue it.
actually, if women enter the men restroom, the man will not embarrassed, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
Mm,
because Korean usually think that man act like man.
Yeah,
Power.
so the man is if the women came into the wrong restroom and then man says, "Oh, oops, oh, why are you have to mistake?" But it is the the problem is past, and then the man is not feel like it is a really big problem, but the women feel when the man enter when men enter the restroom, and women felt really shy, and they feel, oh, what the kind of so feeling different from the man and woman.
no, I don't think so.
No.
Similar.
that's really
Similar. Why the man the less the shy? I
I mean,
don't I don't think so. I don't
if
think
you
I'm
are
shy.
if you are
I'm
in the
shy.
case, you are shy too. Are you
Yo,
shy?
yo,
Oh, really?
I'm
the man
surprised
always attack me.
and yeah.
Really.
I'm
Yeah,
shy
And
too.
men are just really.
Yeah.
I think men is
Man,
just surprised.
pride?
In my
Yeah.
case, I, I understand the woman is weaker than men,
Yes.
but but
So men have to protect the women.
uh,
I don't
but
think it's a weaker. It's
nowadays,
bullying.
women abuse their position. They are
Why?
weaker than
I don't think
men.
not abuse.
No, they abuse their position. So, man, yeah, abu-
I understand that.
yeah,
Usually, it's man, woman is do something inside, but almost man do something outside. You know. So if woman go to the wrong restroom, it is big problem than woman. You know.
I don't know.
We
No,
do
no,
something outside and you are inside. It is big
I know.
different.
yeah. In my
No.
case, in university, some girls come inside to the men's restroom to throw their trash in trash bin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Really.
Yeah. I was shocked. Yeah, she.
You shoot something.
Yeah, but I took a pee, but she came inside the restroom and throw their trash and walk out. I was shocked.
And I thinking something. Why in our university? Why woman can throw away trash in men restroom?
No,
And
that
why,
is not me and not us. It is kind of just.
why man doesn't throw away the trash in girl restroom?
So
Why
do you want to throw away the trash in the women restroom?
When I want to throw the trash, one time I in a little inside the girl restroom. They stare me like this. So I didn't like why they can do it, but why we cannot do it.
Hey guys, let me sum up. The problem the problem is that I noticed just before women and men think each other like enemy. Act like it's to hang out. So, but we should know about that. We are same human, and we feel same way for men and for women.
Mm-hmm.
So, for figuring out the problems, we should have a conversation. Got it? I feel like that.
All right. Well, this is clearly a very passionate subject, and I think we could have a whole hangout devoted to bathroom issues. But let us move on.
I think Dongil want to throw away the trash in the girls' restroom.
No. I just want to convenient.
You know, when I went to university, in our dorm, the bathroom was co-ed. People shared the bathroom, men and women.
Wow.
And there are some places that believe, why should this, be gender separated? Would you ever be comfortable going to a co-ed bathroom?
No.
I
hate it.
Yeah.
I think it's strange.
Yes. All right. Well, we'll save bathroom topics for another time. We've sort of broken our order. Ting Ting, give us the next question.
Okay. First, I want to ask you guys. Most of men don't like to cry when women are always willing to release their pressures by crying. And how do you think about men's tears and why they don't like crying, and how about women's why they like to do that? Yeah.
I don't know.
Big reason is our basement is our cultures, and if I cry, maybe someone think I am not brave and I am not something. I think
The Ting topic is why the men do not cry.
Yes, why they don't like to cry. Yeah.
I think it is the different way of expressing their gratitude or sadness.
Sadness.
Yeah. So, girls are likely to express their sadness by crying, but men don't want to cry because they just keep their pride
Pride,
Not
yeah,
to-
I agree with that.
not to cry.
In Korea culture, the father always say the man never show the tears,
Yeah.
right?
In life 3 times.
Yes, yeah. And you have to cry at least 3 times in your life.
Yeah, when he is born.
Yeah, but it really scientific scientific study.
Yeah.
According to the scientific study, the women is women is longer life than men.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because women usually crying, and women women if women feel sad, women always crying. That is the reason why the women live longer than men.
Yeah, I know.
So the crying is really good for your health, but that is a culture problem. I don't know. How about America?
Part of Ting Ting's question was, how do you feel about when a man cries? And I'd love to hear from some people that we haven't heard much from, maybe Alberta or Lou or Juntae. When you see a man cry, how do you personally feel about it? And men, how do you feel about women? How do you feel when you see a man cry?
I think he is not strong. He's weak. Yeah.
But sometimes I'm really cute.
I think it depends on the cultures, but you know, men become.
You're not a woman.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Tone.
Thank you very much.
You might go to a women's bathroom. That doesn't make you a woman. Women, how do you feel about when a man cries?
It's really cute.
Sometimes I think I can understand why if I know the reason why he cried. But sometimes if men are always crying, that's not a good thing. But but if it's reasonable. But if it's reasonable, I think
Jeff,
it's okay.
Jeff, I have a question.
Me too. You first.
Okay, Jeff. How about your country?
I think traditionally there's sort of the same gender roles that men are supposed to be tough and not cry.
Yeah.
But I think it has changed considerably in the last few decades. I think now women want men who are more sensitive. And I think, I'm not a woman, I can't really speak firsthand, but I think there's less expectation of Namja culture. The who mentioned several times a man should be a man. I think that's a very flexible definition. And what is some people will say to be a man is to be a really caring father and to help you do the housework, and that's a man, to be responsible and caring. Other people say no, a man is tough and we don't cry. And I think in the part of the women's liberation movement of the 70s was sort of gender roles being redefined. So I think crying for men is more acceptable in America and in the West.
Yeah, but situation is changing these days. I went to theater with my girlfriend last month, and we watched the 국제시장. Have you saw that?
And then you cried?
I heard that.
I cried, but my girlfriend didn't. I can say the situation is changing right now.
Yeah.
But it's
Like America.
A little change, a little change.
It depends on the individual.
Yeah, but I think the often cry man.
It's not good.
Yeah. Always watching video or movie and listen to music. Oh,
What about a woman who cries a lot?
We need to protect her.
Oh no, I dislike her because
I want to protect her when she is crying.
But the women is always cry. When the women always cry. If she drunk alcohol and then she cried and she saw the sad movie and then cried and she listened the sad song and she cried and then you feel the protect the girl.
Right.
No.
No.
Absolutely
Why you
not.
say no?
You protect her. You will protect her.
That's a bad behavior when she is drunk and crying. Bad behavior.
It's kind of habit, right?
Yeah.
So the habit crying is not good for although man and woman.
Yeah.
When someone has a bad problem or she has a family problem, and then crying is fine, but anytime she cries is not so good, and don't want to protect her.
Okay.
And now the men crying is kind of acceptable all women, right?
Yeah.
Yes, not too much, right?
Not too much.
Not too much crying is fine.
Okay.
All right. Any other thoughts on crying, or shall we move on to the next question?
Who's have question?
Let's go to Juntae. We haven't heard from Juntae. Juntae, do you have a question for us?
My question. Wait. Wait.
You don't have a question ready? We'll come back to you if you need more time.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Juntae, keep thinking. Do-hoon, what's our question?
Yeah. My question is, as the time change, we need to improve the way of thinking in gender issues such as gender equality. But is the gender equality law enforced in Korea appropriate? For example, there are many unreasonable things around us, such as equal signal light and woman-only parking lot. Have you ever heard about woman-only parking lot and equal signal light? It is article in foreign countries. It has a title, in South Korea, woman-only parking spaces are being introduced, which are bigger and marked by pink skirts. And they blamed it, why they make it, and the best reply was, well, it should also contain pilot lights. Yeah.
So I think the parking lot is really good. I think.
You are woman.
Because the woman is not good at the parking. Everyone admit the fact.
No, I'm not admit.
But women always say gender equality. But
yes, so I never insist the raw equality.
But women always say gender equality when they face challenges or big problem. So we can understand. It's bigger parking spaces are not not necessary for women. I think.
So we have a similar experience that we we was in Uamdong campus. You know, women's rest area in our university, Uamdong campus.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yes.
yes.
I think it is very not equality. Men need to that. Why only women
But the
use that?
man,
We needed to rest.
really?
We also need to rest. Why they
Men,
are
men
use
are,
only girl?
men had a rest in outside, and men's not concerned about where they are.
Girl also rest any other place.
No.
No?
Girls care about it.
We insist sexual discrimination.
Hey, General.
Can you
What should I?
can you explain this? What kind of rest area was this at the old campus?
One campus has the restroom for women. It's not for
Rest area.
it is kind of a room,
Make
kind
a
of
room.
classroom.
Yes, make a room.
And like, would people sleep there or just sit on a
Yeah,
sofa?
yeah.
Yeah, sit on the sofa and rest. Take a rest in the room, and they have the room has the mirror in the room, and the table in the room.
It is only used the woman.
It is kind of powder room. Do you know powder room?
Yeah, I know.
Yes, it is kind of powder room.
But you can do it the restroom.
Men doesn't want to powder room, right?
You have your meter, minimum meter.
To be honest, I see plenty of men in the restroom working on their hair and putting in their wax, and it's becoming more of a powder room as well.
Yo, you can do it. Fix your
Makeup?
something makeup. It is you can anywhere.
No.
Why?
The other person will stare me if I fix my makeup.
So you mean?
And then if
Women care about other people's eyes more than men. Eyes, right?
We also need to remake hairstyle, you know? Same. You make up and we make hairstyle. It's same.
If the women only women it's kind of alone. If women alone,
No, not alone.
if I'm alone in school.
Yep.
I can't go anywhere.
Okay, in my opinion.
For the rest.
In my opinion, this is about the reverse discrimination.
Yeah. I agree there.
Yeah. So, more and more people think like women is weak and need a lot of time to do something, blah blah blah. Then more and more people think like woman is weak or should have advantage like this. But this is not good for women because this is reverse discrimination. So I also think like that women and men should have same advantage from university or like you said, something like parking lot.
you know, Korea security is very good when other country compare with other country. When you are drinking and you sleep the road and wake up morning, you scratch your yes, I think Korean security is very good with compare with other country.
Yeah.
It is just men's careful concern for the women. It is not reverse discrimination.
It is reverse
Minyoung,
What?
Minyoung,
What?
do you have a car?
No.
But do you really need bigger parking lot?
I think the women is really the women did not good at parking than men. If the parking lot is too small and is not good parking person for women, if the women hit your car, so it is good for men too, right?
Yeah.
I just want to make a quick language point. The whole area is called the parking lot. The specific space is called a parking space. So this article was about bigger parking spaces for women.
Yeah.
And just to make this a more complex question, from what I've seen, the research indicates that women have lower spatial intelligence.
Yeah.
So, you know, there are some things that the women's brain are better at.
Brain.
Yeah.
And that I can see, like, what if someone could make a case that actually women physically, generally speaking, are not as good at parking? Would that make a difference?
Yes, there is physical problem.
No. It is not reason because you drive a car 4 years, you can parking very well.
No. The woman has less space sense.
My mother is driving a car. She is parking very well.
My mother too, but it is general woman. Not experience more than 10 years.
Men driving cars, the beginners same to girl. The parking is hard.
No, what I'm saying is the same year's license.
Yeah.
The man is more sensitive of the space sense.
All right, so in conclusion, I think everybody should take the bus.
Yeah, great. Take a taxi.
You're Solomon.
Solomon.
Solution is take a taxi or bus or airplane or subway.
It's really hot.
It is good solution.
Let us move on to our next question from Alberta. Alberta, what do you have for us?
I want to everybody try to speak like a girl.
And I'm sorry, Alberta, I think we're getting audio from your webcam. So if you can get closer to your webcam, we can hear you better.
Hello.
Okay.
What's question?
It's the third question. I want to everybody try to talk like a girl, and tell me why do you think girls talk like that stuff?
All right.
Can you zoom? Yes.
Yeah, the challenge is, and this is from Alberta's blog, try to talk like a girl and tell me why did you think a girl speaks that way, and then try to speak man style. All right.
Oh.
Interesting challenge, Alberta.
Yeah.
All right, so Dong-Yul, you can begin. First, say, and Alberta, do you want us to say whatever we want to say, or do you want to give us a specific sentence that we say as a woman and then we say as a man?
I would rather to be the first.
What? So I'm sorry. Should we say a specific sentence or say anything we want?
How about
anything you want, it's okay. Any topic?
Any topic.
How to express?
When girls meet the insects.
When a girl meets an insect?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll leave this up to you. If you don't know what to say, you can say what? This has been such an interesting hangout. All right, Dong-Yul, you seem excited to go. Give it to us first as a woman and then as a man.
I am girl.
First say something as a girl, then say something as a man.
I didn't heard what was the topic.
It's not a topic, it's a request. It's a challenge.
Yes. Challenge. What challenges?
You have to say something girl style and then say something man style.
Girl style and man style.
Yeah.
What is the specific?
There's no specific sentence. You can say whatever you want. If you don't know
whatever I want.
Yes. All right, Dong-Yul. First as a woman, go.
A woman? You heard that maybe it is so disgusting. I turn off my camera and I start.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm so shy.
Really, thank you.
Please open the camera.
Yeah, maybe you heard that before. 나 꿈꿨도 귀신 꿈꿨도. And next man style. I try again the man style.
Please turn on the camera.
No. And I change the man.
I wanna go out, hang out.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right, this is gonna take forever. Let's go quickly. Ling, Lu-Ling, you're next. First as a woman, then as a man.
For woman anime.
You look like the man. Man. Man style.
Wait. If we talk a lot during this, it's going to take a really long time. I just want to quickly go through it and then discuss it. Lu-Ling, first as a woman, then as a man.
Man. What are you talking about? I do not understand.
All right, we'll pass.
Question.
Okay, we'll pass. Ting, do you want to try?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. First, I want to act like a man. How when men meet the insect? Insect. This, but if it's a girl, you like this way, just you, like this. But men just like to flash.
Smashing.
Swat.
Yeah, swat.
Mm.
Like this.
All right, thank you, Ting. Who else wants to try?
My action is better.
I think the difference, the conversation when if they are hungry, the situation is they're hungry,
Okay.
and
Show us. Ready?
woman
Don't tell
say
us
that,
about it. Don't tell us about it.
Ready,
We just want to hear your
ready.
voice as a woman and your voice as a
Ready.
man. Ready? Action.
Action.
Is there anything delicious food? It is the girl,
All right.
and the man. Oh, hungry. Go. There go. It is the difference.
All right. Anyone else who wants to try? Tanu, you want to try?
Don't do it.
I wonder Dohun's action.
Yes,
too.
I'm sorry. Doing.
In Korea or English?
Try English if you can. If not-
Two. English and also two.
No, just I want to get Dongnu. Be quiet.
Okay.
Yeah. Jeff, am I going to in Korea?
If you can English, if not Korean, up to you.
In Korea, women always hang down their voice longly.
Example, please. Ready? Action.
커피 먹고 싶어. But men always say 커피 먹자 이렇게. I want a cup of coffee.
커피 하나 때릴래.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. Let us stop there. Dr. Alberta, can you interpret
So
these results?
It is approved women is weaker than men.
Why?
So yeah,
Dohun is proven.
Alberta, tell us about this. Why did you want us to do this? How do we interpret these results?
Yes, I found that when the voice.
Wait, I'm sorry,
Not
Alberta.
only
Alberta, I'm
everybody,
sorry.
almost
Your
everybody.
Alberta, your audio is still really hard to hear. I just want to check where we're getting your audio. Can you? I don't know if it's from.
Hello.
Yes, much better. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Try this. And I find that the almost. I'm near my microphone, and I find that almost everybody in the girl style is a little bit shy, kind of shy. Why do you feel shy when you talk like a girl? You don't shy when you talk like a man, isn't it?
It is similar. The man cry situation is a little similar region.
No, I think cry is something. The man's cry is mean he's waking, and you may attack him now, and the girl crying, and you may help her now. And but talk like a girl. Why you think talk like a girl is a little bit uncomfortable?
Uncomfortable?
I find that everybody try to, speak in like a girl. They shy and they don't want to, talk like a girl. But talk like a man. They understand what I'm talking about, and I'm not talking a man, and no, I don't feel uncomfortable.
I think there's a couple of.
I think I'm shy.
Yeah, I think there's a couple interesting points there. One, I think people tend to stereotype in a negative way. That when if they talk like a woman, they make fun of women. They make them either overly emotional or
Yes.
Very Egyo style or something negative.
We didn't like that.
Whereas men, they're going to be like tough and simple. The other thing that's going on is I think for men, like Dongyu, you turned your camera off. Being seen speaking as a woman as a man is a little bit men
Shy.
will hesitate. Yeah, like it's
Yes.
somehow it weakens us. If I pretend to be a woman, I'm not a real man. Whereas for women to pretend to be a man, no problem. So I think there's two interesting things going. And in the first one, the stereotypes, you know, okay, maybe women do that, but we've spent a semester together in the classroom. I never heard a woman any of you women speak like that. You spoke,
Yeah.
like a human being.
Donghyun is really over.
I think so.
And Doon too. We don't act like that. Copy, we didn't like.
커피 사주세요 선배님. It's similar.
No, we didn't act like this.
We don't act that way.
It is kind of I feel disgusted.
Yes. I before
It's
I
the
said
You guys are not
discrimination.
Ego style.
Yes. Yes. You maybe.
You guys are not just Ego style.
Yeah, it's not.
So
yeah,
you
your
say
style.
I don't have any ego?
Yup. maybe.
Yeah, you said Ego.
You need to ego. How to express the English ego?
I would say kind of cutesy style.
Cutie style.
Cutesy or cutesy pie. Very exaggerated feminine style. I'm curious, guys. And we talked about this briefly. How many guys like egg?
Me.
Oh,
I
it's really.
like.
I don't like.
Hands up, man.
Doon,
Put
Yeah.
hands.
No one like.
you say.
Son
I-
brothers, put your
I
hands
just-
up.
Like that kind
Put
of
your hands
girls.
up. You like cute?
I think I just like a girl.
You're lying.
You don't like a girl?
Yeah, any kind of girl is fine.
But cutie style is not your style?
Any kind of girl is fine. I like just a girl.
You like just a girl?
Yeah.
Put your hands up.
All right, interesting experiment, Alberta. Let us move on. Juntae, do you have a question for us now?
I have a question. Why women like to the shopping?
Just I like the shopping. I really like shopping.
I think my mother and my sister is like the shopping, but I don't understand. My mother just looking for the shopping. My mother like this. Yeah, I asked question, but my mother just I like shopping that answer. I
In my
don't
opinion,
understand. Yeah.
in my opinion, it is a different way of relieving their stress. And in case of woman, they are relieving their stress.
It is same.
Yeah, to shop. But in men's case, they are relieving their stress during when they have a drink, or they play soccer or playing basketball.
Yes.
Yeah, it is a different way of relieving stress,
Yes.
I think.
Actually, men's doing is really many kind of doing for relieving stress. Like exercise and drinking and
Playing games.
Yeah.
yes, playing games, but women is really limited for stress. We
Having
just
a talk.
have a talk or shopping. I think that is all.
Why can't
We
women
didn't like the
exercise
exercise.
or drink or there's nothing. I mean, women can exercise, women can drink, women can play games.
Yeah.
Yeah, Minyoung always do exercise and drink.
Yeah.
How do you guys know that?
You say us.
Really?
Yeah, you do dance and you are drinking.
Yeah. It's but I like shopping too. Actually, I like shopping and I like exercise and I like drinking. Actually, I do everything.
Actually, maybe we are not final exam today. You drinking now type.
No, so I
You
canceled my appointment.
you promised her to drink.
Yeah, but I canceled.
So if cancel this final exam, you go to the drinking.
But guys, you know the drinking alcohol is really good at the final exam time.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't agree.
I think it is natural to women want to be um, women want to be more beautiful and beautiful. Beauty is natural.
Yeah.
But on the other side, men like shopping too. But that is not priority to men. Like you said, drinking or exercising is priority to men sometimes. So I think that is why um, women seems like more prefer to um, have a shopping, but
Yes, I agree.
didn't.
The sort of the men like the fashion. They are like fashion. They like shopping too, but women kind of don't concern about the fashion. They don't like shopping. It is depend on the person, but almost girls and women desire the more beauty. So that's why our country has the high 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 percent of the plastic surgery.
But these days, men also wanna be handsome more.
Yes, so they are plastic surgery too, and they are more
Shopping and
yeah,
makeup.
like a women, yeah. So that is really a short gap these days.
Who's makeup like BB cream? Man? No.
No.
Do any men use products, facial skincare products?
No.
I
No.
use it.
That's why he's so pretty.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm so interested
Say something to him.
I'm so interested in fashion, and when I want to relieve stress, I also want to go shopping alone, and yeah, that's my way of relieving stress.
Usually I remove stress playing the game.
All right, let us move
I
on
also
to.
like
Sorry. Go, Alberta.
I think I like films more than shopping.
Huh?
Hello? I mean I like playing games more than shopping. If I have
So it's the personal hobby.
Yeah.
When I do part-time job and I will get paid every day. So after work, I will go to supermarket. It's very close to my house, and I want to buy something to reward myself, treat myself.
All right, let us move on to our final question, and kind of a slightly different topic or perspective. Lou, everyone sort of went to the gender topic. Lou is going to do the cultural differences. So Lou, if you want to ask a cultural difference question unrelated to all of this, that's okay. Or if you want to ask sort of a more gender-related cultural question, that's okay too. Whatever you want to ask.
I want to ask a question. Why most men like to play computer games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think man is weaker at gambling. Yeah.
Yeah, because of men.
And they have a really big competition.
Yeah. Men like to win.
I don't know because I think I have some friends. They use most of their time to play computer games.
Have you ever played computer games?
I have played the computer games. I feel it's so boring.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Women didn't like the boring game. It is kind of not using brain, right?
Using brain.
Yeah. I think so.
But men feel comfortable for not using the brain.
The computer game is competitive too.
Always nervous and always get stressed.
Why are you nervous? I think it's not so difficult to play a game.
Because now I am losing. So I want to be win.
It's important.
During the playing games, you don't think about the other situation or your concerning.
But I think about that.
You just focus about the game, and it's just a waste of the time.
Yeah, I think so. Because I played a game, you just to find something and you go to find something. It's so boring.
It is like shopping. It is.
Domir, listen to me.
Yes, let's fight it.
I played game 2.
Yeah.
The name is Diablo.
Yeah.
I usually play the Diablo, but using brain, right? But when I play game, I didn't think the other concerning about my future or the other my exam or kind of and so on. But play game, I didn't think any other thing.
I am asking you. When you are shopping, you think about your future or your time.
Same.
I think so.
But the shopping time is the limit.
Games too.
When I was going to shopping with other or before my girlfriend, I think my future. I think my time. You know, same.
Yeah.
Hey Jeff, please wrap up this topic.
Shopping is a real life game. Is just your image, not true.
I think
men just like more talented. Yeah.
It's the same thing, I think. It's not different.
I have to say, I see a lot of women on the subway playing any pong.
Yeah. It's same.
Any games too.
That's really not using brain.
Also, there is ego or instinct something to man. When the man play or kill some other people through the game, they feel something like a joy. This is really delightful.
It is violent.
Yeah.
No, it's not so violent.
But I think play the game is not good because shopping usually remove the stress, but when I play the game, I get more stress because I'm loose or something. Yeah. So my mental health is worse.
It is
You know,
depends on competition. Girls are not a competition.
All right, let us stop there. Juntae, what are you doing?
Candy.
Candy, sounds like candy. Are
I'm
you eating another candy?
just scared. I'm hurt.
All right, so we've been going for almost an hour and a half. I think we can wrap this up. Any final comments from anybody about anything?
It's really
I just searched the internet right now and found an article named "Understanding the Difference Between Men and Women." I want to post it on our fan blog.
Okay, and you can post it on your blog as well.
Okay, I'll post it on our fan.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off this broadcast. Thank you to. We did have 3 people watching at one point. I'm going to turn this. Let me see if there's any other. No, we had Marcelo.